Well, now a live look at the Capitol Hill. U.S. government funding will cut off at midnight if lawmakers do not agree on a way forward. Now, Democrats are pushing to include an extension of Obamacare subsidies that are set to expire at the end of the year. Yet Republicans want to continue funding at current levels while they continue negotiations on health care. Now, the federal government has closed 21 times for a total of 161 days since 1976. Now, WPTV's Jamie Ostroff went looking for answers to how a partial government shutdown could actually impact your life. Jamie?
So, Todd, I looked into 3 areas that probably either affect you or at least someone you care about: care for veterans, Social Security, and travel. So let's start with the VA. A spokesman for the agency tells me health care, benefits, burials, and the Veterans Hotline would not be impacted by a government shutdown. However, regional benefits offices will be closed, and programs like career counseling, transition assistance services, and outreach will not be available. Now, if you are on Social Security, the good news is your benefits won't stop, and you can still access your benefits and information online. However, if you need help from a live person over the phone or in person at an office, you might be out of luck or at least face some long delays. Yvette Cruz with the Council on Aging in St. Lucie County tells me their organization can help seniors navigate those delays, and I'm going to go ahead in a few minutes and put some helpful information for you to reach people who can help at WPTV.com. And finally, when it comes to travel, air traffic controllers and TSA workers still have to come to work, but they're not going to get paid until the shutdown ends. I spoke with travel expert Katie Nastro of going.com, and she tells me that could lead to some issues at the airport for you if that shutdown continues for multiple weeks.
Where travelers are really going to see the impacts first and foremost is going to be in the way of longer TSA lines. You know, these essential workers are showing up to work and expecting back pay, but as this continues, it's almost like a recipe for poor morale.
So if you're flying tomorrow, it might not be as apparent, but if you have any travel planned 2 to 4 weeks from now, Nastro says postponing your trip might be worth considering, Todd.
All right. Now, Jamie, I'm going to ask you this. Did you ask Nastro about could this possibly go on into Thanksgiving, possibly Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, that is the biggest question that I think is on a lot of travelers' minds. You have those trips planned. She says she is cautiously optimistic that this isn't going to stretch into Thanksgiving just because we've never had a government shutdown last that long. We've still got about 2 months to go. And she says she's just grateful that this is kind of happening in the in-between season and not peak travel.
All right. Once again, Jamie Ostroff, wonderful work. Thank you.